Well, 1 week before the convention, CBS 4 cameras are rolling as police move in on a group of homeless people.
We just happened to be here doing a story on the homeless and saw you pull up.
Now, some of the homeless believe that police are cracking down because of the convention.
But the city says it has no plans to do that. CBS 4 investigator Rick Salinger live at Park Avenue West and Broadway. And Rick, that's where some homeless people say the cops are forcing them out.
Well, Jim, with two large shelters here, you might say this is the epicenter of Denver's homeless community. We were here around midday when a man came up to us and said, "You ought to do a story on how the police are cracking down on the homeless just prior to the convention." A few minutes later, 3 squad cars drove up.
Denver has repeatedly stated it has no plans to hide the homeless, but not everyone feels that way. It was midday when 3 police cars suddenly drove up. They began questioning the people here. One man was handcuffed, but later released.
You have a lot of homeless people out here, and where are they going to go?
You think they're doing this because of the convention?
I think so. I think so.
Denver police say this was just a routine operation after receiving 2 911 calls about someone using crack cocaine. Some here complain they have been harassed.
What are they going to do? Hide you, put you in jail until the Democratic convention is over?
The city insists that is not the case at all.
Getting the homeless ready for the Democratic National Convention seems to be a multi-pronged approach, not just with a stick, but also with a carrot.
Free movie and museum passes are being handed out, as well as mass transit tickets. Where are we going to hide our homeless during the convention? The short answer, we don't hide the homeless, ever. That was what Denver police and homeless advocates recently wrote in Denver's newspaper written by the homeless. And today, Sly's Salon on Grand Street even provided free haircuts for those without a home.
Did you want to look good for the Democrats?
No, I wanted to look good for Nancy. And now I do. I'm looking for a job interview and a job and to get off the homeless streets of Denver.
Back on Broadway, when police finished their work, Denver Parks Rangers moved in and a cleanup began just days before the delegates arrived.
These people behind me are not necessarily Democrats or Republicans. They're simply homeless. We'll keep an eye on this corner to see what it looks like if it's business as usual once the Democrats arrive. Jim?
I'm sure you will. Rick Salinger, thanks very much, reporting from Denver. The city says it is encouraging the homeless to take part in the convention week activities for the public.